Hi business creators, it's Claire from Clairite, and today I want to talk about the thoughts and fears around consistency as an obstacle to your visibility online as a small business owner. Now, one component essential to running most businesses online is showing up and being visible online. Now, that can be in lots of different ways on social media, on websites, on platforms, in online groups. Like, there's heaps of ways to show up and be visible. And you know that is essential as part of reaching and attracting new clients. But there are a number of obstacles and barriers that block us from that visibility. These thoughts, these fears, these unhelpful questions hold us back from that connection, from promotion, and from generally showing up online. So these obstacles include consistency, and they really hold us back from growing our business, growing our audience, and even actually from helping clients, which is one of the motivators I'm sure you have. So I would say it's consistency, but I should actually say that it's an excuse or a thought that we allow us to hold us back from being visible. So let's unpack consistency a little bit and see how you can move through this consistency obstacle to be more visible. So what is consistency? Well, according to the Oxford Languages, consistency is the quality of achieving a level of performance which does not vary greatly in quality over time. The quality of achieving a level of performance which does not vary greatly in quality over time. Now, firstly, when we think about this, it's important to remember that consistency does not equal daily. You do not need to be posting on your Facebook page or in Facebook groups every single day in order to be consistent. Consistent could be once a month. Like, admittedly, that's probably not going to do you any favors with the algorithm or help you to be remembered by your audience, but it could be defined as consistent, reliable, dependable, presuming you stick to a regular schedule, like always posting on the first day of the month or always posting on the first Monday, for example. Because what I find unhelpful, where the obstacle to being visible is thinking you need to show up every single day on your marketing platform of choice. That's a huge obstacle to visibility. That's not encouraging us at all. And let's add to that the all or nothing thinking we fall into, of thinking we need to go from 0 posts, 0 consistency, to daily or even multiple times a day. This is certainly a recipe for overwhelm for most solopreneurs, and generally a recipe for burnout for introverts. So how can we achieve that requirement to be consistent that we've heard so much about? So firstly, my tip number 1 is to start slowly. Ease your way into it. 2 posts, 3 posts a week can be enough, and they can be consistent. Pick 1 or 2 themes for you, for your channel, for your platform, or use the theme days in the groups and create a bunch of posts around that in advance. Then, if we talk about social platforms, you can schedule them out to go out slowly over the next few weeks or few months. Like 8 posts at 2 posts a week would give you a month's worth of content. To write 8 posts doesn't seem that overwhelming. You can then schedule those 8 posts, and between those you can be that spontaneous, creative to increase the number you have, but still maintain a consistency. If you run out of energy or time or inclination or motivation, these posts scheduled are your insurance policy. My second tip is to allow yourself to change. Now, dropping off the internet is a possibility you have to accept. It is not a requirement to keep going forever once you do get started. And this really holds people back from actually even starting. You don't have to maintain 7 posts a week if that's what you've been doing. You don't always have to entertain, inspire, educate, connect, ask questions, and promote. You can have any content themes you like, and what works is going to change. And you're only going to figure out your optimal content and your optimal schedule by experimenting anyway. So just allow that possibility of not being consistent, not being there all the time, and accept that can actually be used as an experiment to find out, am I better off with 5 posts a week or am I better off with 7 posts a week? My third tip in helping you keep that consistency is to create some emergency content. Like, this is another insurance policy. And what you do is you create like a reserve content bank for the times when life gets hectic. And you can quickly just pop these pre-prepared posts up to maintain consistency. So you could have easy things like relevant memes. You could even just note down which posts did well and reshare those at a later date. You can brainstorm a fun and easy questions to engage your audience and just write out a list of them. So batching ideas in this way can take away the dreaded, what am I going to post today question, which happens every single day if you set yourself up that way. It's the business owner equivalent of the what's for dinner question. So just start with a couple of posts in reserve, not scheduled, just ready for you when you don't get time to schedule or you don't get time to create. You can pop them into draft mode in your scheduler or into a document of drafts, and they will be ready to go when you need them. So they're my 3 tips to help you overcome the obstacle of consistency, to help you be more visible. Start slowly, just a couple of weeks, a couple of posts a week is consistent. Allow yourself to realize that things will change and that the proverbial is going to happen, and create a little bit of backup content for those times when life is hectic and you just need to get something out. If this video has been useful, I'd love you to give me a thumbs up and let me know in the comments how you're going to tackle those consistency thought obstacles. And you can subscribe for more content like this on productivity, imposter syndrome, and mindset for solopreneurs. Lastly, as always, if you need my help to make consistency even seem possible, to even seem achievable, so you can get started showing up online and being visible for your business, then reach out for a free discovery session.